Hello, the Coastal and Heartland National Estuary Partnership is proud to share this video update of our work to support Sarasota County's water and wildlife protection efforts. First, a little bit about the CHNEP for those of you who may be unfamiliar with us. We were formed back in 1995 when Congress designated estuaries and their watersheds from Donna Bay to Estuary Bay in Southwest Florida as estuaries of national significance. And as a result, we were folded into the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency's National Estuary Program. We are one of 4 National Estuary Program organizations in Florida and one of 28 in the United States. As such, we receive annual federal funding from Congress to assist in the protection and restoration of water resources and wildlife habitat in the CHNEP area. The CHNEP covers 5,000 square miles, encompassing 10 counties and 25 plus cities. Most of Sarasota County is in the CHNEP, with its northwestern corner in our adjacent sister organization, the Sarasota Estuary Program. Sarasota sits on the western edge of our service area, including the Myakka River, one of the several major rivers that the CHNEP area covers. The CHNEP exemplifies the power of partnerships as a public-private partnership that is science and consensus-based, non-regulatory, and citizen-supported. Because of the private and non-federal governmental contributions, volunteers, and in-kind services we have received, we are able to provide $19 worth of restoration for every federal dollar we receive. We appreciate Sarasota County's continued active participation and financial support of the partnership. All of our work supports our collective comprehensive conservation and management plan, the 5-year organizational strategic plan collectively drafted by all of our partners. The CCMP has 4 action plans focusing on water quality improvement, hydrological restoration, fish, wildlife, and habitat protection, and public engagement. You should have received a mailed copy of this coffee table style book, but if you'd like additional copies, please let us know, and it is available electronically on the chnep.org website. It's an excellent resource and reference on natural resources and the resource management needs of our region. CHNEP is working to serve Sarasota County's needs and to meet its goals, with numerous Sarasota County comprehensive plan objectives and policies aligning with the CHNEP CCMP. The National Estuary Program CCMPs are specifically named in Sarasota County's comprehensive plan, highlighting our unique, long-standing collaborative relationship with the county on estuary issues. CHNEP is aiding Sarasota's goal to coordinate and improve surface and groundwater resource protection and conservation in Sarasota County. CHNEP supports comprehensive and coordinated water quality monitoring and projects and programs that reduce pollutants entering our waterways. One such project that the CHNEP funds annually is the CHNEP Water Atlas, which collects all publicly accessible water quality data and puts it on a web-based public website with analytical tools and other resources to assist water managers and interested public stakeholders in accessing and interpreting information about local water quality conditions. This site is being continually upgraded and expanded and requires more than $50,000 annually to maintain. Another project that CHNEP is currently undertaking is the design and permitting of the Alligator Creek Stream Restoration Project, contributing more than $130,000 of funding. This project will restore approximately 40 acres of the Alligator Creek corridor by removing nuisance invasive vegetation, planting natives, reshaping banks, and enhancing the historical wetlands in site. Another project that the CHNEP is contributing over $25,000 towards is the Gateway to Myakka Marsh project, where again, we are helping to remove invasive vegetation and to plant natives on this conservation property. Additionally, CHNEP is working to aid Sarasota's efforts to improve surface water quality and supports initiatives that improve the condition of our estuary streams, rivers, and bays. One way that the CHNEP is working to protect wetlands and other environmentally sensitive lands has been to provide economic data showing the positive economic benefits from doing so. This past year, CHNEP contracted economists to complete an in-depth study to determine the economic value of natural resource protection and management in the CHNEP area. They collected and analyzed copious amounts of economic data across multiple sectors to tease out only those that were directly tied to natural resources, and determined that natural resources in the CHNP area total more than $13.6 billion in economic output annually, generating $3.8 billion in regional income and $146 million in local and state tax revenues. This in turn has supported over 148,000 jobs annually, more than the entire company of Google. The economic study also divides these total results into the separate water basins in the CHNP area. For the Donna and Roberts Bay Basin, which includes portions of Sarasota and Manatee counties, illustrated in the light green in the map, the primary economic sectors were tourism and agriculture. The natural resource protection and restoration projects in the Donna and Roberts Bay Basin generate $607 million in economic benefits annually, $267 million in property value premiums, $28 million in agriculture production, and $661 million in recreational spending. We also have the results for the Lemon Bay Basin, which can be found in the full report on the CHNEP.org website. Finally, the CHNEP is aiding Sarasota's efforts to protect, maintain, and restore native habitats and ecological systems, including responsible stewardship of birds, fish, and wildlife. CHNEP recently hired a team of environmental experts to create a master habitat restoration needs plan for the region, compiling all existing habitat plans and integrating climate science on habitat migration to identify those areas that are needed to preserve important wildlife habitat. The private habitat preservation conservation opportunities outlined here in blue, when combined with the existing public management restoration areas outlined in green on this map, illustrate the landscape level habitat corridors and habitat areas needed to sustain our native wildlife and endangered species for generations to come. Zooming into the Donna and Roberts Bay Basin, you can see in the map to the left all the privately owned preservation conservation opportunities that are important for wildlife within this basin. On the right are the publicly owned areas with over 1,000 acres identified that are suitable for restoration to enhance their habitat value. We additionally have maps and totals for the Lemon Bay Basin available in this full report, which is also available on the CHNEP.org website. Finally, we want to say that your participation is essential in helping us to understand how to best serve your needs. The CHNEP has 4 committees: the Policy Committee of appointed agency officials and elected leaders, the Management Committee of staff directors and lead staff, the Citizen Advisor Committee of community leaders, and the Technical Advisor Committee of technical staff and scientists. All of these committees meet 3 times a year, and currently we have representatives on 3 of these 4 committees, all except the Citizens Advisory Committee, where we're looking for Sarasota County representatives. So if you know any community leaders that might be interested in joining the CHNEP Citizens Advisory Committee, please let us know. Thank you to Sarasota County for being a partner in the Coastal and Heartland National Estuary Partnership. If you'd like more information, please feel free to contact the CHNEP office or to look at the CHNEP.org website. Thank you very much.